ConsumerQB.com.
And we're back. Brandon Rhymes, Consumer Quarterback Show, your local real estate economist of choice. We love to help you when you're buying, selling, or investing. And the market's shifting. There's changes happening. We still have a low inventory market. So if you're buying, selling, or investing, residential vacant land, commercial vacant land, development opportunities, commercial real estate properties, residential properties, we'd love to help you. And we got a great team that can do so. We're a top 100 ranked real estate team here in Tampa Bay. And we help our sellers profit more and sell faster by featuring our listings live on air, maximizing the exposure and the profit. We got a property here in Tampa Bay. Let's take a look at 37351 Neighbors Path, Zephyr Hills. This is a beautiful property. It's a large home, almost 3,500 square feet. Open concept floor plan, 6 bedrooms, 4.5 bath, on 1.2 acres of land. Mother-in-law suite as well, stone countertops, granite countertops, stainless steel appliances. 37351 Neighbors Path, Zephyr Hills, one of our hot real estate listings here in beautiful Tampa Bay. We got a property at 417 Bloomingfield as well. This is a property from one of our team members on the Platinum MVP team. Keller Williams Realty, Bloomingfield property in Hillsborough County, 2,500 square feet, 5 bedrooms, 3.5 bath, 2-story home right here in beautiful Brandon, Florida. Fireplace as well. You can see all of our listings at PlatinumMVPteam.kw.com.
Buy dirt, find one you can't live without.
And you can buy dirt from us as well. We got a lot of vacant land listings. We got 50 plus listings overall, over 50 listings, and about 12 or so are vacant land parcels that you can build on and develop. So we have our friend Fred Defelice back in studio, waterscience.us. Welcome back, sir.
Hey, great to be here as always. Man.
Yeah, buddy. Good to have you. And so we did this trust poll in the last segment. You caught the tail end of that. 36% of Americans feel that they're better off. 42% trust the government. I'd like to know who those 42% are. But it seems like a lot of conspiracy theories and cover-ups are coming true. And you mentioned that there's also another cover-up happening in the world of fluoride.
Yep, fluoride in our water. First of all, the fluoride they're putting in our water isn't medical-grade fluoride like the dentist may put on your teeth.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually a waste product from the aluminum industry.
Wow.
So the story is that Alcoa spent millions of dollars to have their scientists prove to the government that it was safe to put in the water. This is another use that they could use it for.
Wow.
For your health of your teeth. Well, there's all kinds of studies that tell you it's the worst thing you can do for your teeth, your bones, and everything else. So the aluminum waste is so toxic, you cannot get a federal permit to bury it in the ground.
Wow.
So what does that tell us? They found a way to convince us to put it in our water.
No way. So it's actually in public water?
Yeah. Now, the great thing, your listeners that live in Pasco County don't have to worry. You don't have fluoride in your water there.
Okay.
Incidentally, few years back, maybe 5 or so more, Pinellas County did take it out of their water supply. New commissioners came in and they put it right back in.
Wow.
And even back then, they were saving $250,000 if they stopped using it. So today, that's got to be over $1 million they would save, or that they're wasting by putting this poison in our water.
Unbelievable, man.
Yeah.
How can something like that happen? How does it get pushed through?
Follow the money.
Follow the money. There you go.
Right.
Somebody may have got paid off.
Yep.
So waterscience.us. So you have this system that you can add on to the exterior of a home, and then you also have the under the sink systems as well that will take it a level further.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about the actual system.
Well, basically, if you look at it, you need 3 types of water in your home. Number 1, you need outside water. That's for washing off your driveway, your sidewalks, watering your plants, or power washing.
Yep.
Inside water, you need to have safe water for bathing, your laundry, and general use. It's got to be free of chlorine and chloramine and other contaminants, because your skin does absorb everything when you're in the shower.
Right.
Number 3, for drinking and cooking, we like to have our under sink system for you, because now your water will be free of fluoride, the pharmaceutical drugs, other contaminants, and the microplastic particles, which are another big cause of concern today.
Yeah.
And plus the added benefit, our system makes the water truly alkaline. all kinds of studies on the benefits of alkaline water.
Yeah. Yeah, I first heard about alkalinity from Tony Robbins back in like 2009. I went to one of his UPWs,
Yep.
and he was talking about health and nutrition, and of course, how to use your body, peak state, kind of we were talking about in the last segment too, keeping your body in peak state. But yeah, the alkalinity versus the opposite of that is acidic.
Acidic,
right? So cancers, other disease thrives in an acidic environment. So the more alkaline you can be in your body, the better.
That's what they're claiming.
Yeah.
Personally, I've been drinking our alkaline water for the last 5 years. I've noticed a big benefit to me.
Yeah.
People never really realize how old I am when they see me. So
yeah, you look
I'm
great
happy
shape,
with that.
man. You're great shape, absolutely.
And the other thing that came to light recently, I get these posts on Neighbor Next Door and things like that. People complaining about their water bill.
Oh, yeah.
So I made a little notation about that. Just give me your best guess. How many gallons of water do you think the average person uses per day in their home?
Wow, person per day, maybe 10 or 12?
Yeah, it's 75 gallons.
Wow.
Now that includes showering, cooking. So if you put your family together, for example, a family of 5 really uses about 375 gallons of water a day.
Wow, that's astonishing. Yeah.
So people are complaining about their water bills being higher, and they don't know if they have a leak somewhere or something. So I said, look at your monthly bill or your 2-month bill, whatever it might be.
Yep.
And if you're using more than 11,000 gallons per month, check your water conditioner. Check your salt-based water softener.
Yeah, because those things are garbage anyways, aren't they?
And they're wasting about 100 gallons a week. If you have an RO system, that's wasting even more.
Yeah.
An RO system wastes about 5 gallons of water for every gallon you get to drink.
Wow, those reverse osmosis. And it's interesting, too. I've had a couple scenarios, whether it was a friend or a neighbor or even a seller of mine. I remember in particular I had a seller one time on Hillsborough Avenue in Tampa, and there was a leak at the curb, and it was a long run all the way back to his commercial property. But I remember him getting a huge bill. I mean, I forgot how many gallons it was, but and the city or the county, the municipality, whoever it was, said, well, sorry, that's your bill. That's on you. He's like, well, it was a leak underground. It wasn't anything I did. I think he had to pay it and then petition it and try to get the money back later, like a lot of times they do.
Yeah. The city's responsible up to the meter. After that, it's yours, buddy.
Okay. Yeah.
You own it.
Yeah, that's funny. We're talking with Fred Defelice, waterscience.us here on the Consumer Quarterback Show. Fred is a longtime friend of the program. He'll come out and sit down with you at your home or office. He'll sit down with you, and he'll kind of take one of his little kits, and he'll monitor the water, give you a free test at home, and do a consult with you. Yeah.
Basically, we start with a simple phone call. A few questions. I can tell you exactly what you might need for your home. We pretty much know what the water's like throughout Tampa Bay.
Right.
It's bad. So
yeah.
And then pipe sizes play a role in your home, and many bathrooms, and many people that live in the home. So because we manufacture the system, we size them exactly for what you need.
Nice.
It's not a one-size-fits-all. So I'm not going to send you an estate-size home if you have a 2-bedroom home.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And I remember, and just a couple of weeks ago, you did a huge favor for us, too, and you came over and you not only, well, first of all, let's go back to a couple years back, a few years, I don't even remember how long it was now, but you added the new system onto our home, so we've got an outside system, we've got an under-the-sink system, right, and then also one in the refrigerator now that will, do the ice and the drinking water out of the fridge. But then you also came out and kind of educated me on the importance of draining and
flushing the water heater.
Flushing the water heater. Yeah, I didn't realize that. So that's a every year thing you're supposed to do, right?
Yeah. Once you have our system in after the first year, you probably won't have to flush it that often.
Okay.
But in the beginning, we put a new system in for you. That's the second thing we're going to do is flush your water heater. And we'll show you. I have photos of some of the ones we take in.
Yeah.
Because when you're taking the shower, you're using a lot of hot water,
mm-hmm,
and all that crud that's in there is working its way up to your shower head.
Got it. Okay. So it sits on the bottom.
Yeah, but as the water comes in, it flups right up.
Right. And I remember looking at that bucket. You showed me the bucket. It's a white bucket, and it had like brown in it.
Oh, yeah.
So that came from the bottom of the water heater.
The water heater.
Yeah, so that's a pro tip for you there. If you haven't done that, a lot of people are saying, hey, I haven't done that ever. 5 years, 10 years. That's a smart move to do. Another smart move is to call the hotline. We'll put you in touch with Fred and let him come out and help you with it. Waterscience.us. Fred Defelice at 813. You can text water as well, 917-1894. Just text water to 813-917-1894. Very affordable too, Fred.
Yeah, and I wanted to let your listeners know we have great inventory. We loaded up on our inventory before the price increase. So we're still holding last year's prices.
Nice.
And we have the financing. We have everything available. And your listeners are always getting the $500 trade-in for their old water softener.
Nice.
Or we'll do free installation.
And it comes out to be about $1 a day, you said one time,
right?
Oh,
God, yes. Financing is about less than $1 a day.
Wow, that's amazing. That's awesome. And if you're buying bottled water from the store and you're doing that, this is a much better way. You've got the glass bottles that you give them to, and they can carry that with them and be healthy. Have that peace of mind that you're not only healthy in your showers, but you're drinking, you're cooking, all the way around. Fred Defelice, longtime friend of the Consumer Quarterback Show. How do you want folks to connect? Do you have, like, your website?
The website's the easiest, waterscience.us. My email is just fred@waterscience.us.
Awesome.
Lots of information. I have about 4 or 5 videos on there now on the website, so it really explains quite a bit.
That's awesome. I love it.
Right.
Another great local area business owner and contributor to the show. We have all these different expert contributors, attorneys, CPAs, Fred, our other friend Fred Mew, Tampa Screens and Aluminum, contractors, roofing, so many different ways. And Fred handles that water quality and overall health as far as water goes. All right, Fred, thanks so much. Appreciate you coming in.
Always love it.
Those are some good tips, too. Appreciate that.
You got it.
All right, taking a quick break. Coming back with our restaurant partner, the official restaurant partner of the Consumer Quarterback Show, Doug Clark, Hours Creole. We're going to talk menu items, supply chain, and more coming up with Doug Clark, Hours Creole. Plus, Feel Good Story of the Day. Find out about this 5-inch megalodon tooth that was found in Maryland Beach. Pretty cool story coming up here with our Feel Good Story of the Day. We'll be right back. Consumer Quarterback Show, consumerqb.com.
Thanks for listening to My Daddy's Show. Please make sure to send him all of your real estate deals and subscribe to the Consumer Quarterback Show podcast on iTunes and Spotify.